Hi everyone and welcome. I'm Diane and my passion is painting and creating in my studio. Every day I share a video with you on YouTube in which I paint and create all sorts of nature-inspired pictures. I also share loads of tips on how to make the most of your painting journey, interrupted fairly frequently by our family of dogs, cats, chickens and sheep. So welcome on board. Click subscribe and turn on notifications and let's learn to paint watercolor. Hey everyone and welcome to my studio. I'm going to take advantage of the fact the cat is asleep. Having been vaccinated today, he has fallen into a deep recuperative sleep, and I'm going to do a painting this afternoon. I'm going to do two. I've already done one and I'm going to branch out into a second, which I don't normally do two in a row. But today I'm going to do again a painting which I have done before, similar to this, but this will be a bit different. We have a bee here. The bees are very everywhere active at the moment in the garden. I think it must be the time of year for bees, something like that. So I'm just going to sketch here a little bee. I'm doing this in my Stettler Karat Aquarelle watercolor pencil because I'm going to use that as part of the shaping for this. I'm going to take the opportunity to see what happens when I add water to this, because I want this painting to be fairly dramatic. Now I'm going to put this bee over a couple of thistles. So excuse me if I just look at my reference book here. I have a very big book with pictures of different kinds of thistle in it. So just so that you know I'm not making this up. So the thistle tends to have a kind of bulging, bulbous bottom, like me. So like that, and then it has a thick stem with sort of ribs in it. And I'm taking a really big chance here by putting this pencil in because it doesn't rub out. It is non-erasable. So we'll just do a little bit like that, and then we'll have another one over here, a bit smaller, just to balance the composition, and then some of the sort of, they have different kinds of spiky bits on them, don't they? There are lots of different sorts. What does it say here? There are 11 wild species of thistles commonly seen in the British Isles. I don't know how that goes for other countries, but and we've got a few of them in our garden. And then you have this pink thing around the top there. So I won't do that in the pencil, but I will put a leaf in, which is going to be extremely spiky. Okay, so we have one very fat bumblebee, and we have a couple of thistle heads down here, and they're going to have flowers at the top there, just sort of coming out like that. Okay, so for the painting of this, we will be using quinacridone gold, Payne's grey for the body and the bee. I'll be using that's not transparent yellow, that's olive green. I might use a little bit of cobalt blue just because we won't need that probably. On my Viviva sheet I've got burgundy. This is burgundy, and I'll probably use some of that for the flower and maybe also some of this saffron. So I'll put that there for the sec. So let's see what happens. Let's start with one of my Drawell brushes. Could just as easily be using the Black Tulip by Zen Art. Could be using that, but I'm not. Okay, so I'm going to pick up some Payne's Grey, quite thick, and we'll drop that into the bee's head and torso. And I'm going to let that dry a bit, and then I'll put some yellow in. But first I'll drag up into the wing that I've sketched out, and where your water touches that amazing brush, pencil, it runs and it gives quite an interesting effect. I quite like that. So we'll have that here as well. I'll add more colour to the these dark bits later. So we'll just drop those in there, and very lightly. And then usually this part of the bee at the back is not black, but not yellow. Well, sometimes it is. Depends on the type of bee. Okay, so we'll let that dry. I think that probably wants to come up there a bit more. And then for the thistles, first of all, I think I'm going to put some saffron yellow in here, and then on top of that, I'm going to come in with the burgundy so that we've got one side lighter than the other. And then we do need to sort of flick that out. A bit more of the burgundy colour. Then I'm going to go for quinacridone gold in here, and I'm hoping that the gold and the black will do something interesting and make green. We'll have to let that dry and see how that's going to work. We'll drag that down. Hopefully this is going to give us a nice hard, yes. And when that's dry, if we want to make that green, you can add green over the top. And we'll let this do whatever it's going to do, and then we'll come in and adjust. So again, quinacridone gold in here. I'm using the brush this time on the side a little bit to give me some fluffy areas. And then the same, the burgundy. Flicking it out a bit. And this time I think I might have some I won't make it quite so purpley because this one's a little bit further away. So we'll just flick that out a bit there as well. And then again, quinacridone Makes an interesting green, doesn't it? We don't always want to do everything the same way, do we? This is just water on the pencil. So we'll have to let that dry and then we'll sharpen it up a bit and see what we've got. And for the bee, what are we going to do? We're going to have some of this dusk orange here from Viviva. Then some saffron, I think. And some quinacridone. Mix that together. And we've got a nice loose bee. It's a nice run there. Just put some veins in his wings. Darken that down a bit. Pop in some antennae. And so I think what we need to do now is probably let it dry. Oh. We'll see what happens then. It's possible that this might be a bit too dark there. On the other hand, if I can't lift it out, but no, it is coming. That's better. Doesn't need to be very much. When it's dry, I'll do a bit more out here. I don't think I'll do that just yet. Although maybe I will. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll take this and just and here maybe. And then this is a lovely brush. It's a nice sharp point it's got at the moment because it's new. Sorry, I forgot. I should be talking. I'm concentrating on trying to get this right. Okie dokie, and then I need to put a bit more dark in here. possibly a lot of yellow in there. Okay, I'm going to let that dry now and we'll come back and see what we've done shortly. So there's the final painting. I hope you enjoyed watching me do that today. A nice free bumblebee with a couple of bright and cheerful thistles. So if you did enjoy that, please give me a like and subscribe, and maybe even consider joining our channel membership. You can find out all about that if you go to the community tab on the channel. So hope to see you over there. Don't forget also to pop over to our website at dianeantone.com, where you can download free sketches of most of the videos that we've done in the last few months, and lots of other interesting things over there too. So I hope to see you over there, and back again tomorrow with another lovely video for you to enjoy. So I'll say bye bye for now everybody, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Bye bye.